Welcome to Helix Video Solutions. Today, we will talk about creating a TSCO AutoNodeDiscovery manager run via the Gateway Manager in TrueSight capacity optimization. For AutoNodeDiscovery, we're going to cover TSCO agent list, which is also known as AutoNodeDiscovery, how to create an agent list, best practices for creating a new agent list, demonstration, and recommendations. What is an agent list? An agent list is based on manager runs and can be useful to simplify the additional or removal of computers from manager runs. It basically allows you to manage a separate file that contains a list of the computer names, and the manager will automatically build the domain files for you. By default, AutoETL will create one ETL for every single manager runs. Using the default manager run configuration in the Gateway Manager agent list configuration, each manager run will process data for 100 computers. When you create an agent list manager run based on a computer list in TrueSight capacity optimization, the run will be initially submitted based upon the configuration parameters defined within the default manager script file. There will not be an opportunity to make changes to the run configuration before it is submitted. So it is important to verify or update the default manager script file parameters before starting the process to create the run. Please contact technical support for any assistance required with this calculation. How many agent lists can I have? You can have as many agent lists as you want. There is no limitation, as the size of a file can have hundreds of servers if required, but always following the sizing guidelines for the gateway server. As in general, the TSCO Linux console is considered to be the standard for enterprise production implementation of the gateway server, and the Windows console is more appropriate for lab environment or small production environments. What is the benefit? You don't have to worry about maintaining the manager runs or ETLs because TSCO does it for you. You only have to maintain the agent list by adding or removing servers from it. How to create an agent list? Agent list functionality is configured under Administration Gateway Servers. Select your gateway server and then the agent list table. That table will list each manager run and the computer list associated with it. That computer list controls which computers will be included in the domain files for that run. The AutoNodeDiscovery command reads the computer list each night and rebuilds the domain files associated with the manager runs. When the manager runs have been submitted, you can maintain the list via the UI manually by downloading them, modifying them, and then reloading them. Or you can just maintain them by editing the files referenced in the agent list files directly, either manually or via the scripted process. Best practices. Limiting the number of nodes to 25 or less per domain and 10 or less domain files per manager run. We might say that a console might run for 12 to 20 manager runs or more, depending on the number of domains that you can associate with the manager runs to handle 3,000 servers. These numbers are just only a guideline, and some other factors can impact the number of the servers that can be processed by a single manager server, such as visualizer, interval length, the type of data which is collected from the server, and other factors. Manager runs should not be scheduled directly under Gateway Manager, Gateway Operations, Create New Run. It is best to schedule one large multiple manager run AutoNode run, one large computer list, and then let it split that list into multiple manager runs and multiple domain files. Demonstration. Let's have a look on how to create an agent list together. To start this demonstration, I'm going to run the best one collect on my server, which is the one that contains an agent installed on it. It has no data collection request as of now. And then we'll see how to do it in the TSCO console. Under Administration, Gateway Manager, Gateway Operations, create the agent list. So on the agent list, basically you go and click on the button Add. This will show you the Gateway Server Agent List configuration wizard. Click on Next. Type the agent list name, then locate the file within your local workstation and apply the location on the gateway server. Click on Next. In this part, you can modify default configuration used for gateway server agent data automation. So you have your gateway server data repository, your gateway server output folder, the summarization intervals, and if you click on the advanced settings, you're going to see advanced options like, for example, the nodes per policy, the nodes per manager run, which by default they are 25 and 100, the workloads characterizations, the time zone, and the data cleanup. I did set up all the configurations by default. Then I click on Finish. And then I have my demo manager run here. If we go to the agent, then I run the same command on the agent. Boom, we have our data collection request now. Recommendations: never manually modify the ETL run configuration. Engage technical support if you need to change the list of the ETL engine servers that should be used for auto ETL runs. Never manually delete gateway server auto ETL created, even if the manager run list is specified as empty. And again, best practices: 25 or less per main domain, 10 or less domain files per manager run. And this concludes the how-to video. Thank you for watching.